The reason why I'm saying that it abolishes the United Nations, Glenn, is because, come to think of it, essentially, what it does is it is a recognition of the end of history, not in Francis Fukuyama's terms, but in terms of the end of history regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. You will recall, and I'm sure our audience knows this very well, that the United Nations Security Council has been making every few months, every year, all the time, some efforts to keep on the rails the peace process, or whatever is left of the peace process, between the two sides, the Israeli side and the Palestinian side. And the United Nations has this tactic, or let's say it's an institutional memory, not tactic, institutional memory, whereby, every resolution follows the previous resolutions. So, if you follow the history of the engagement of the United Nations with the issue of Palestine, you'll find that there is a continuity. It begins with the recognition of two parallel states, Israel and a Palestinian state. One of them was inaugurated, the other one never was. And then it moves on to resolutions after every battle was fought, every defeat of the Palestinian people. What the 17th of November resolution accepting the Board of Peace as the next step in this process, what it does, it annuls this whole history. Essentially, it was a remarkable success by Donald Trump to step in and salvage the bacon of Benjamin Netanyahu, because you will recall that before that resolution, before the ceasefire, the so-called ceasefire, because there's no ceasefire, Palestinians are being killed and starved to death on a daily basis as we speak. What that so-called ceasefire and the resolution by the Security Council did was essentially to save Netanyahu from a major propaganda defeat. You will remember that 4 major countries, middle powers, Canada, Australia, Britain, and France, recognized the state of Palestine. It was a very hypocritical recognition, because they never, if they really wanted to do something about bringing about the Palestinian state, which they recognized so hypocritically, they would have stopped arming Israel, they would have embargoed Israel, they would have done